Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick second today and just talk about something that I think is pretty interesting in the Bible. It's something that we don't usually talk about God, but one of the things I feel like God does throughout his entire scriptures is he gives us attributes of his characteristics, and sometimes he does that through names. So if we go to Exodus chapter 34, we find that he calls his very name jealous. And typically, when you call someone jealous, it's not usually taken as a compliment. Like, if I get a new car and I feel like you start treating me a bit different, I'm going to assume that you're jealous. And if I were to confront you on that, you wouldn't be, typically wouldn't take that in a good way. You wouldn't be like, yeah, you're right. I appreciate you for telling me that. I appreciate that. More than likely, stuff like that can cause arguments. I like to argue in certain circumstances, jealousy could be justified. If there is a couple who is married and they find out there could be some infidelity going on, there is going to be jealousy, and that would be justified because, you guys are covenantal. You're in a covenant, marriage, before God. As a matter of fact, I have my Bible right here. Proverbs 27 verse 4 says, anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? And then another window to look at it is James chapter 3 verse 16. It says, for where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder in every evil practice. And so, how does all of this translate back to God? Because like I said, jealousy is typically something that you wouldn't want to be called. If I just sent you a message and said, you're jealous, you wouldn't be like, thanks, I appreciate that. So in Hebrew, because we're going to look at this in Hebrew, there are like a family of words. So I can take one word and I can look at other words that come from that word, and they typically mean all, they're usually around the same area. So when we look at kana, which is the word for jealous, I think a better translation might mean zealous. And how I interpret, if I'm zealous for something, I'm passionate, for it. I'm going to defend it. I'm going to go out of my way for it. Or if it's a person, I'm going to go out of my way for someone, even if I don't feel like it, even if it makes me feel uncomfortable, because I'm zealous. I'm passionate about them. If they're in a particular bad situation, I'm not just going to be passive about it. And so that's how, the Father, that's how God looks at us. He's zealous over us. And to get back into the Hebrew, if we look at the family of words that descend from this word, kana, and you could spell it if you wanted to, Qana, if you're taking notes. The overall imagery that it paints is an actual bird building a nest, and then we look at the beak of the bird, which is attributed to a spear for the protection of what's in the nest. And that's how God is over us. He is protective over us because we're his children, and he doesn't just place us somewhere, to occupy ourselves or to entertain ourselves. He is zealous over us, so he watches over us. He protects us, and when we get in, dangerous situations, he protects us. He's always guarding us, always looking out for us, just as a bird, looks out for his eggs. And I'm not talking about just any bird. I'm not talking about an ostrich, because if you read your Bible, the book of Job actually kind of pokes fun at an ostrich because she lays her eggs and kind of just forgets where they're at. She steps on them, other creatures come and they eat them. But God is not like that. He is passionate about us. He doesn't birth us into this world to just leave us to fend for ourselves. He loves us, and he doesn't want anything at all, not a person, not any situation, not a spirit, not an angel, not a demon. He doesn't want anything to come between us, and he loves us so much that he gave himself for us, in the person of the God-man of Jesus Christ, so that we could have not a religion, but that we could have intimacy, a relationship, meaning I talk to you, you talk back, we spend time together, we love each other, and we communicate that love. And through our dialogue, through our conversation, if I love you, I'm going to call you, I'm going to talk to you. If you call me, I'm not just going to sit there and look at my phone. If you text me, I'm not going to leave it unread. I'm going to respond. I'm going to seek to spend time with you, even if I'm busy or if I just got home from work. I want to see you, so I'm going to go out of my way no matter what's going on. There could be traffic, there could be bad weather, I'll just drive slow. I'm going to find my way to you. And so, in consideration that we as human beings can feel this way towards other things, and mostly other people, just imagine if God truly is love, and we love because He first loved us. Just imagine how much more zealous He is over you. So just wanted to give you guys that thought for today. Love you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you have any questions or you want me to break down something else, feel free to send me a message. Bye.